right, there we go. Hello, hello. John S. Rhodes here of the Rhodes Brothers. This is Greater Wealth Through Mastery. The topic of today's short talk is the YouTube back catalog effect. And let me tell you, very, very few people have ever talked about this. And it's a real surprise because you see back catalogs with books, you see back catalogs with music, you see back catalogs with movies. So when it comes to media, there is a wonderful back catalog effect. And what this comes down to with YouTube specifically is that every video that you create is added to your catalog. Now you have a YouTube channel, assuming that you have started on your journey as a YouTuber. You've created a video and perhaps another video and another video and another video. What's amazing is that for every video you create, it's just added to the back catalog, and that is something that you can rely on to drive or attract traffic. You can reference that video or those videos. The size and shape, the bulk of your catalog will increase, and it's a wonderful thing because your back catalog is a true asset made up of assets. Every single video is an asset. It has the capability of attracting eyeballs, viewers, attention. That's a big deal. That means also more comments. That means subscribe. Subscribe, please. Thank you. The back catalog does that work for you. So you create one video and then you add it to all of the other videos, and it's another opportunity for you to reference other videos. So you'll notice that on the Rhodes Brothers channel that there are a ton of great videos on a variety of topics. Well, one of the things that we deliberately do is we reference previous videos so that you can go and get greater in-depth knowledge and information about a particular topic. I'll give you a great example is there are videos all about Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin, what Michael Saylor is doing, MicroStrategy, what some of the banks are doing with Bitcoin. But the entire channel is not about Bitcoin. But if I wanted to, I could very easily say, hey, there are 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15 videos about Bitcoin. You will find them in the back catalog. I wouldn't say that. I would say on the Rhodes Brothers channel. But the power there is incredible. Every new video that you produce is an opportunity for someone to find value in all of, or one of, at least the videos that are on your channel. So one can lead to many, many, many more views. This is a lot like Metcalfe's law. The more connections in a network, the more valuable the network is. And it's exponential in nature, which is incredible. If you think about it, if you've got one person with a cell phone, it's useless because there's no one to call. But as soon as you have someone that you can call, as soon as there are now 2 cell phones, now there's real value because you and the other person can exchange calls. Now here's what's really crazy. If you add a third person, you can call one person, you can call another person, and then that person can call 2 people, and that person can call 2 people. So there's like 6 possible conversations in terms of the call. So 6 possible outcomes. You go from 1, which is nothing, it's really 0. 1 is 0, and then 2, right? So person A and person B, 1 call this way, 1 call that way. So you go from 0 to 2 to 6 to 6. It's very, very powerful. And this goes on. There's a great equation for it. Again, Metcalfe's law. And it's very, very similar with a back catalog, especially with YouTube and your YouTube videos, assuming you're cranking out one video after another, because every video can and should and does relate to every other video in your back catalog. And this is a key reason why in probably 4 or 5 videos at this point, I have been pounding the table, right? I've been pounding that table very, very hard to say you need to proliferate. You need to create video after video after video. Most YouTubers fail because they simply do not create at least 20 videos. That seems to be the magic number for starting to get traction. If you want to get traction, if you plan on 1 or 2 videos or 5 videos, not enough. If 8 or 10 videos, sorry, it's not enough. You need to be targeting 20 plus videos. And like I've said in other videos as well, when my brother Matt Rhodes and I were talking about the Rhodes Brothers channel and greater wealth through mastery, I said right from the get-go, we need to target at least 100 videos, and that's table stakes. That's to ante up. That is the foundation. That's the baseline. We won't be starting this channel for real. We will not be starting this channel for real until we hit at least 100 videos. Now that's like, whoa, wait. And if you imagine that every video is, 15 minutes long, that's like, wait, what? Or 20 minutes long on average. Now, of course, we're pumping out YouTube shorts at this point, and we're carving up videos, which also adds to the YouTube back catalog for us. Very important. Take a longer video, chop it into pieces. So do one video, chop it into like 3 to 5 videos, let's say. Turn them into YouTube shorts, highlighting some of the best information that you've got available, providing the most value to people in the shortest amount of time with a YouTube video. You still are building your back catalog. Now, it might be a back catalog of shorts, but those shorts lead to more subscribers who are getting more exposure, more cross-pollination. If you're liking what you're hearing here, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, because this is exactly what we cover. This is exactly the kind of value that we provide in video after video after video. See what I did there? Call to action as well. The call to action is, hey, take action on this one thing with YouTube and your experience. So every video can do that. So even if someone doesn't subscribe to this video, even if you didn't hit subscribe on this video, which you should do, even if you didn't, there might be something in the next video that you're dying to hear about. And in that video, you're like, well, I've heard this guy 2 or 3 times now, that John S. Rhodes guy, he's all right. I'm going to subscribe to the Rhodes Brothers channel, which would be a brilliant move. All right. So again, it's like Metcalfe's Law. If you want to look that up, it's something that's very easy to do. If you'd like a video about Metcalfe's Law in greater detail and why it matters above and beyond YouTube and to your wealth and to tech investing and beyond, I would love to talk about Metcalfe's Law. Let me know in the comments below. Now, we are not done, so you got to stick with me, because I'm going to give you 3 steps to create one of the most powerful back catalogs as fast as you possibly can, especially if you are a early small channel, right? Early adopter, small channel. Hey, I'm just getting going. I'm getting traction now. How do I get even more traction? How can I improve my back catalog? So the very, very first thing that I would recommend, and we have partially violated this, but not entirely. So that's a disclaimer. Practicing what we preach to a degree, but not entirely, is make videos about the same topic. Or if you don't do that, do what we did, which is make videos about similar topics. So we do talk about health a little bit here and there, not much, but a little bit. Mental health, probably more than physical health. We definitely have created videos about Bitcoin, and we've absolutely created a ton of videos about things that are related to internet marketing, make money online, wealth and finance. There's a ton of great information also about this YouTube channel and building and growing YouTube channels. So that's like 4 or 5 topics. Now you might be like, whoa, wait a minute, that's like 4 or 5 topics. That's so diverse. Well, they're all kind of related, number one. Number two, and more importantly, is that we have created way over 50 videos. It's probably over 50 videos if I were to actually look at it, and they're coming out. I'm wondering what number this is going to be, right? You won't see this for a month or 2 after I have already created it and it's in the can, so to speak, and then it will be released when the time is right. But that's step number 1. Make videos on the same or similar topics. And the reason for that is that as you're building your videos in this back catalog, people will want to go to the next video if it's related. So like if you like this video, then go watch this next video on this related topic. And you can reference that exact video and then make tweaks and changes in the YouTube back end. So there's lots of ways of doing that. Or you can just say, hey, the next video is a lot like this one with a special, unique, awesome twist. So there's just lots of ways of doing that. I'd be happy to talk about that as well, about how to conclude your YouTube videos. We've got 3 or 4 different techniques for that. So that's the first step. The second step is post videos often. Now, often doesn't mean like every day necessarily or every week necessarily. What it comes down to really in terms of posting and building the back catalog is every video you create is another video for your back catalog. And so depending on how fast you want to build your back catalog, well, then guess what? Post more often. Shoot the video and then post more often. Go for it, do it. And the more often is, more is more. I always say that. More is more. The more you have, the more you have, and the more cross-pollination that you get between the videos, right? I just wanted to do some hand gestures. Fun. Boom. All right, so listen, post more often, but I would caveat it this way. One of the things that I've read over and over, and one of the things that I've seen is that with our own experience, with our own channel, is that it's very, very smart to publish on a regular schedule. Figure out what you can actually accomplish. Let me tell you, there have been several times where my brother has pushed me to allow us to publish sooner. And I'm like, no, the schedule is the schedule, at least right now. We need to have a huge backlog of videos if we want to be able to have breathing room, take days off, take time off, vacation, you name it, like perhaps even weeks, and have enough of a backlog so that the videos can be scheduled ahead of time for days, weeks in advance. What I will say though is that once your backlog, not the back catalog, the backlog, what you've shot that's on your hard drive, let's say, or on a cloud drive, what you'll want to do is say, hey, look, this looks like it's, 3 months worth of content that we can post. Maybe we can increase the posting, right? So right now, as it is right now, literally right now, and this might change by the time you see this, is that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we release a video. I believe it's 10 a.m. Eastern. It might be noon Eastern. Can't remember the exact timing, but it's because I don't handle that. We've got a team. This is all, all for one for all. Monday, Wednesday, Friday for sure, and it's like late morning or noon. We believe very strongly, based on evidence and what we've read in our research, that a posting schedule teaches and trains up the YouTube algorithm to benefit you. Now, is that true? I don't know, but that's what we do. And it's good because it establishes a battle rhythm anyway, the drums of war, right? So we are definitely, it's so ridiculous, drums of war, please, right? But we do have regular processes, regular ways of doing things. If you don't do that, then it's going to be like, well, I don't feel like it today, right? You don't want that. You want to know that you have a schedule, because schedules hold you accountable. The calendar holds you accountable. Your subscribers come to expect certain things at certain times. They hold you accountable. And guess what? It's like a deadline. Without a deadline, things don't get done. Without a schedule, things don't get done and scheduled. So you see, the process is as simple as you determining, like there's no pressure, right? You determining exactly when and how you're going to publish your videos, and then just stick to it. Just stick to it. Build the backlog so that you can release on a regular schedule, and then releasing on a regular schedule means your back catalog is growing on a regular schedule. Beautiful, beautiful and wonderful. All right, so that's the second step, post videos often, or really post videos systematically. Right on. Okay, number 3, third step. This might be the most important. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we'll call it the second most important. The first most important is you got to shoot videos. You have to actually have content. But this step number 3, is of critical importance. And I learned this from many of the best YouTubers. I learned this myself in our own data. Mr. Beast says this is one of the top 2 most important things as well. Other YouTubers have said the same thing. And of course, I'm talking about great titles, and even more importantly than a great title for your YouTube video is a great thumbnail. Something visually appealing, something that is eye-catching, something that sort of says, this is the Rhodes Brothers in our case, right? So for you, or whatever your podcast is or your video series is about, having a consistent look and feel. And that means like the visuals, the icons, the graphics, the font, the colors, whether or not you're going to be in color or black and white or, crazy kaleidoscope colors or whatever it is. Do your research, look at what is working in your market or your niche, right? So figure out what is working and then replicate it and tweak it. So what works, copy it and tweak it. Don't just copy it. Copy it and tweak it. Find some unique angle, unique approach. Make it unique. Got it? Okay, of course. I'm doing many of these today. In any event, make videos on similar topics. Step 1. Step 2, post videos often, post them systematically. Step 3, good titles, great thumbnails, okay? Great thumbnails. It's your little reminder right there. And I do strongly encourage you, down in the description below, there is a free PDF to help expand your mind on the 7 secrets of self-made millionaires. If you want to know what self-made millionaires are doing, they're doing things like shooting videos like this and then helping other people to shoot and produce and get their own back catalogs created. And where does this come from? How do I think about this? How do others think about this? And very, very importantly, how do self-made millionaires think about the production process to build a YouTube back catalog? All of these things are related. Now, does this fit with your experience? Let me know in the comments below. It's very important that you share your ideas, that you interact. Of course, subscribe to the channel. And I will tell you that in that next video, you're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to experience a breakthrough in that next video. So I strongly encourage you to check it out, enjoy it, and by all means, subscribe to the Rhodes Brothers. We've got so much more coming. Ooh, I can't even. It's so awesome. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.